Hey, this is Isaac and this is my playthrough tutorial of Abba I Know, or Abba I Know as we know it here in Australia, by Elevation Rhythm. It's a really great one to learn on piano, and in this video there'll be two sort of sections. There'll be a section by section breakdown of the song where I'll show you how to approach, how to think about, how to play each part of the song, and I'll walk you through it very slowly. But if you just want to see how I would approach it, for example, on a Sunday morning, there'll be a full playthrough with my notes and my thoughts written down for you on the video, as I normally do. So feel free just to skip to that part if that's what you're after. If you find this useful in any form, or if you just enjoy watching the video, please consider liking and subscribing because it helps inform me on what type of content you guys like, and it helps support me as well. So here's the tutorial, and remember, just skip to the full playthrough if that's what you're after. Awesome. The keys basically underscore the entire song. So I'll show you section by section which roles are more support roles and which ones are more relevant to the song. So let's go through section by section. So the intro is very small and very quick. 2, 3, and it's just the chords. Now this E flat in the bass is a very prominent theme throughout the song, especially the bridges. So we'll keep that in mind. They show it a little bit here in the intro. Verse 1 is basically just piano and pads. You mostly just play the chords with a little bit of flourish. I don't think it's essential to do the exact flourishes that the track does, but I'll show you sort of the most noticeable one. At the end of the second and the fourth line, they land on the A flat. There's this idea that they repeat. That's the only noticeable one. I'll show you what I mean. And very simple for the first line. A little bit in here. That's the flourish I was talking about. More movement here. So that's first one. I've tried to copy exactly what the track does just in case you were interested in learning that. But again, I don't think it's crucial to learn exactly the same notes for that sort of thing. So the first chorus is a similar approach piano-wise to verse 1. Lots of little flourishes, but nothing too crazy. But we go into the tag section, and that's the first time we see that probably the most recognizable motif, which is the which comes in for the first time in these tags. Let's go through the chorus. 2, 3, and lots of grace notes in the track. Alright, here's the tag. G minor. And then turn around. 3 and 4. Fantastic. Alright, that takes us to the second verse. Verse 2 is exactly the same as verse 1, except probably easier to play because the piano sort of blends in more with the other instruments. There's more pads that come in, there's some nice horns that come in. The only difference is there's this motif of twice for the first 2 lines. Here's verse 2. Nothing I could do could get me any closer to you. You already called me again. Yours and I've got nothing to prove. You don't need my worship, but you still deserve it. Every day I'm learning, you're enough. There never was a thing that I could do to get me any closer to you. Cool. The second chorus approach is the same as the approach for the first chorus, which is supporting the song with a few flourishes here and there. The track likes to do it up here around this section of the keyboard. So I'll play that for you. This is nothing too crazy. 2, 3. I know you love me. You always have, you always will. So supportive with a few simple ideas. And then tags. Yeah, so this time they don't play the motif. Awesome. That takes us to the bridge. So I'll show you what that motif is again. The most recognizable one. 2, 3, and then now. And that's it. I would say those first two phrases are a lot more important than the response one of the... I would play the whole thing at least the first couple times for sure. This is the return of the tonic pedal that we saw at the intro. A lot of the rest of the song is over the E flat, and that creates a lot of tension, and it helps build the song a lot. Overall, the approach for the bridge and the following chorus too is pretty similar. We want to build over that first bridge a little bit, and especially because we have that tonic pedal down the bottom. So let's see how we do this. 2, 1, 2, 3, and... Nice and slow, nice and low. Adding some sixths there. So there's some ways that you can build up throughout the bridge, playing more notes obviously, but also sparingly using that low E flat. Be careful with that, especially if you're playing with a bass player. Skip to the playthrough if you want to see how I would do that whole thing in its entirety, but I hope you get the point from what I'm trying to explain here. And when we finally break that tension of that E flat towards the end of that second chorus section, we just watch the chords. There's a nice C minor 6, 5 over 7, B flat over D to A flat, the 4. There's a nice movement there. And once we hit that sort of climax part, what happens is the bridge, it goes to what's called bridge 2, which is a repeat of the Abba I Know, and it opens up a lot more there. And there's a lot more freedom there for us to use as the piano player. It opens up into quite a big open section, and there's 4 lines that we get to work with while it's still big. I'll show you what I would do. 6, 7, 8. Notice the tonic pedals back. And 6. And then hold the 4. Keep playing that motif. Might be nice to echo the melody here. Cool. And that heads into that last chorus. So that section I've just showed you is basically the climax of the song. We want to hear the big motif and nice and big on the piano. Awesome. Which takes us into the last chorus. And the last chorus is soft. It's basically just keys. Basically as much creative license as you'd like in this last chorus, in my opinion. I'll just show you real quick an example of what I might do. 3 and... Awesome. The track ends sort of preemptively with the idea. But I hope that was useful for you. So what will happen now is a full playthrough how I might approach it on, say, a Sunday morning. But do let me know what you think of this video. If you have any questions, make sure to put them down below. I try to get back to all of you. And yeah, like and subscribe if you thought that this was helpful. Thank you for watching. If I don't catch you, if you don't stick around, thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful for you. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.